What up, what up, what up? Back at it. Coach Chef JB, Omaha Steak shout out. One of my sponsors on the show sent me some chicken and some steak. I'm gonna do some garlic butter chicken fillets today. And it's gonna be very, very good little meal with some side asparagus and over a mashed cauliflower puree. Stay tuned, and I will see you in a minute. Peace. All right. Back at it, Coach Chef JB. All right, so what we're making today is a cauliflower puree. All right, it's a cauliflower puree. I'm going to put into this steam pot right here. We're gonna get it nice and soft. We're gonna mash it down, and so where it's so soft, we can mash it into a puree with a few ingredients that I include, plus with some cheese, some garlic, some butter, a little bit of milk. We're gonna create a base that's gonna go into a blender, and we're gonna blend this cauliflower puree up into a puree. That's gonna be our base. And we're gonna slap some chicken breast from Omaha Steaks that they sent me some fillets. I'm gonna make 4 chickens. I'm gonna make garlic butter chicken today. We're gonna make a garlic butter sauce that I'm gonna use using some paprika, some Italian seasoning, a little bit of garlic salt, garlic, butter, and some olive oil. We're gonna make that garlic butter sauce. We're going to throw it into this chicken, and then we're going to pan sear this chicken for about 2 minutes aside, and then we're going to bake it for about 20-25 minutes, all right? And then we're going to throw that over the cauliflower puree, and I'm going to throw a side of asparagus on the side of that. We're going to have some asparagus pan seared. I'm going to show you how I do my asparagus with some garlic and some butter and some olive oil, and stay tuned. You'll like it. Peace. All right, so don't look at this unhealthy mess. This is butter. All right, we're gonna throw this butter in here to start our garlic butter sauce. All right. So basically, we're gonna take some parsley. And I don't ever measure shit, man. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not a cookbook guy, so you probably don't want to follow my measuring instructions, because I'm an all feel guy. I get a feel for it, just like how I evaluate talent. I'm a character evaluation guy. Fuck what all the other people say. So we're gonna take some parsley, throw it over the butter. I got some basil pesto. Okay, we're gonna throw about a spoon of this. I'll give you that measurement. A spoon of that. All right. Okay. Then you want to get another spoon if you're using multiple things. And we want to use some garlic, all right? We're gonna throw about 2 spoons of that in. I don't have a spoon, so we're gonna throw 2 spoons of garlic in there. Then we're gonna get some paprika, same thing. I use a fill thing. So I'm not too high on the spicy, but we're gonna go for it. Now I got a little Italian seasoning here. Some Italian seasoning, same deal. Same type of fill, get a fill for it, all right? And then we're gonna throw some olive oil over it, my California olive oil. We're gonna throw that in there. I usually pour till it's about 2 fingers on the glass, on the bowl you're using. So we're 2 fingers in, all right? So that is our deal. We're going to microwave this, or tonight what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put the chicken on, and then we're going to throw that over the chicken. Once the chicken gets nice and hot, we're going to throw it right over the chicken, let it melt over the chicken, marinate the chicken already right in the pan, and then we're going to take it to the oven. Stay tuned. Peace. All right. Now we're back to the cauliflower, okay? We're going to take this cauliflower, and we're going to take this, and we're going to slam it up in here, all right? So she said, we're going to slam this up in here. And be careful, you can use a knife, scrape it in, or however you want. You don't need all the little pieces if you don't want to. But anyway, that's in there, good hot. Remember, you only want to put water up to about there. I have a rain in there that stops where the water line is. So I put it right on top of the tray that's in there. And then I clean as I go, man. It's cardinal sin for me to be dirty. So you'll hear water running and shit. I clean as I go. Obviously, if it's chicken or beef, I'm gonna wash it. If it's not, I'm gonna rinse it. That's just me. So we got this pan going now. We got this pan going, and what this pan's gonna do is we're gonna throw this chicken on here, okay? We're gonna throw this chicken on here that is filleted Omaha steaks. Appreciate you guys, all right? We're gonna throw this on there. I got the pan pretty hot, okay? Got the pan nice and hot. We're gonna throw that chicken on there. Now, wash your hands afterward, because if you deal with anything else, touching asparagus, cauliflower with chicken, you don't want to do that. So, we're gonna take that. Now, we're gonna take a little Italian seasoning. I'm gonna sprinkle it over just a little bit, just to get it going. A little parsley on its own, all right? Because this is an overwhelming steak, or seasoning. So, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw the goodies that we made in our little marinade sauce we made. We're gonna throw that right in here, okay? And we're gonna throw this in here and let it melt over it all. Get all the goodness out of there. And let it go to work. Let it heat up, season up, and we're gonna get it good and basted over all the 4 fillets, and then we'll flip it 2 minutes aside, and then we're gonna bake it. Stay tuned. Peace. All right. Now we got the chicken going, about 2 minutes per side. I want to get this all nice and cozy. I'm gonna take this chicken out. I got the cauliflower in there. The asparagus I just seasoned, all right? I'll tell you what I put on that. Garlic, butter, olive oil, some seasoned salt, garlic salt, some Lowry's, and Parmesan cheese. I'm making my cauliflower puree sauce, all right? Parmesan, butter, olive oil, basil pesto, garlic, and a little bit of seasoning. Now we're gonna take this chicken, and we're gonna take this chicken off the pan, all right? We're gonna flip it to its original seasoning side on our baking sheet, all right? You see it's nice and seasoned on that side. Don't worry. All right, nice and evenly matched, right? Now what we wanna do is shut that off. We're gonna use this fine sauce, and I'm gonna throw this on this, okay? Real careful like. That's a lot of goodness in there. All right, we wanna get that stuff in there. Get it all on there, because it'll never hit the pan again after this, all right? So, we're gonna take this, and we're going to rotate right over here. Sorry about that. We're gonna take this and take it to the oven, all right? And we're gonna take this and put it in the oven, 400 degrees, for a good 20 to 25 minutes. Bam. And we're good to go. And now I'm going to switch gears, and we're gonna take you over here to the asparagus side of things, where I just told you I got the asparagus on. So this is my asparagus, all right? Like I said, a little olive oil, butter, garlic. Take the fork out. Put it a little low to medium heat. I put some Lowry's, garlic salt, onion powder, garlic powder, all on that asparagus, and we're gonna get that nice and hot and cozy here in a second, all right? So make sure I wash my pans over here. This right here is marinating for my cauliflower mash, all right? We're gonna microwave this, and then we're gonna dump it right in the blender once I mash the cauliflower. Stay tuned. Peace. We're gonna check on the chicken, all right? We're about 15 minutes in. Looking pretty good, all right? 20, 25 minutes per period. All right, that's all you want to do. Asparagus is done. All right, asparagus is done. Looks fire. I must add, my asparagus is to die for. And then the cauliflower takes a minute. Be careful when you take that lid off. That steam is very hot. It'll burn you just like hot water or a hot skillet will. So we're getting it going. Next is pull the cauliflower out, mash it up, blend our juice, our puree juice, garlic, butter, Parmesan cheese, basil pesto, and then we're gonna blend it with a little bit of milk and this to get a puree, cauliflower puree, which will be based on the plate for the chicken to go on, asparagus next to it. Stay tuned. Peace. All right. Now, took the cauliflower out. I've mashed it up in this blender, okay? We're gonna take our oil, butter, garlic, basil pesto, and such, and we're gonna throw it on top in here, okay? We're gonna mix it all up in there. I got a little oregano in there, and I got a little bit of parsley in there, okay? You're gonna take all this goodness, put it up in there. So she said. All right, now, you're gonna take that, mix it up in there as much as you can, get the butter nice and hot so it melts itself. You don't even have to microwave it you can just put it in here, all right? Then you're gonna take, chicken's already out, ready to go. Asparagus is out, ready to go. My favorite seasoned pepper, I will top that off with just a little bit. Now, we're gonna take just a dab of milk, all right? We're gonna take a dab of milk and put it in there, all right? Wow, that is unbelievable. Now, take a spatula. You want to mix it in there as good as you can before you blend it. It's just to kind of get it going just a little bit, you know. Parmesan cheese is also in that mix. So now we're going to take this bad boy and we're going to put it onto I do milkshake cream, all right? I do milkshake cream. You can do a soup puree as well. So sometimes you gotta fuck with it a little bit and you're gonna have to move it around, all right? But I hear it, so it's grabbing it. Want a little more intense. And then you want to put it on. Put on a little bit of high. There's my puree. So we're gonna take this hot boy, bad boy. Get your plate, bowl. You can put it in a bowl as well. So, bam, you wanna lace it out on that plate just as is. However, how many you're feeding, it just depends, you know. That's enough for me. I'm solo tonight, ladies. And then we're gonna take our chicken that we so eloquently made. I'm gonna just eat 2 of these myself. And we're gonna put those right on the puree, put a little oil and goodness in there. Then we're gonna take this asparagus that we made and we're gonna throw it right on the other side of that bad boy, all right? I like it nice and neat and organized, just like a coach. And bam! Garlic butter chicken over cauliflower puree and pan fried seared asparagus my own way. Coach Chef JB. Peace.